Things I would personally improve in 20MinuteMetropolis by Dejobaan Games. First of all, I'm generally not a fan of outsourcing the resolution and graphics setting to the Unity display resolution dialog. It just feels sloppy to me and like the game wasn't finished. The option dialog offers the possibility to toggle scanlines, and I really think that a label or tooltip could have helped make clearer what exactly the player can toggle here, especially as the setting does not apply until I restart the game. It's about the RayTube TV effect. Personally, I really like that effect and might not even allow toggling it off at all. I don't really understand why the tutorials are structured as individual levels and not as a connected one, and do I really need to see them every time I actually want to play the game? Just make me play the game when I press play. Introducing another button for the tutorial would have easily solved this, and it's not like there isn't any place for it in the current menu. Also, instead of the annoying loops of short instructions,
build trails to connect all 3 apartments to the farm.
Build trails to connect all 3 apartments to the farm. Build trails to connect all 3 apartments to the farm.
I would have appreciated more in-depth explanations about the underlying mechanics in the game. I was definitely expecting keyboard shortcuts for changing the time in the game. It's such a small thing to implement, but it really helps usability. Having to change it with the mouse just feels clunky to me. What annoyed me most, though, were those unnecessarily large pop-ups that are being shoved into my face every time I hover over a construction. I mean, just look at how much of the panel is actually used. Especially because after like 5 minutes of playing, I pretty much know what I want to build and would rather like to see the map while selecting. I would probably just show the name of the construction, kind of like it works with the categories, and properly explain what the constructions actually do in the tutorial.
Build trails to connect all 3 apartments to the farm.
Also, why aren't there level 2 buildings for all constructions available? Being able to upgrade an already built construction would have been nice too, but not entirely necessary. Oh, and while we're at it, for some reason constructions are not built, but bought. Whom exactly am I buying them from? Who am I playing as anyways? And I think that's the biggest problem 20MinuteMetropolis has. There is no story. Sure, it's apparently some sort of dystopia with the plastic ruins being on the map and stuff, but what did happen in this world? Am I an invading alien race that tries to colonize a newly conquered planet? Or am I the survivor of some apocalyptic event that for some reason only left cows alive? And why are those parks giving me points? What's my purpose here? Simply introducing some characters by, for example, associating the perks with a name and some character art, kind of like Tropico did, as well as replacing the parks with, I don't know, rocket ships to escape the planet or something like that, would have really helped me feel invested in the game I was playing. Basically anything would have been better than nothing in this case. Do all games need some sort of story or narration? No, but every game has some sort of world building, and there is no world building, at least no cohesive world building happening here. Finally, just trying to beat my own high score, that can easily be changed by the way, is not gonna keep me motivated to play this game. So, it's a fun little game. The time limit is nice as it really allows for some flow to set in as the player is encouraged to play as fast as possible, and the camera controls were great. Zooming in on the 3D models is nice, although more varying models would have been great. That being said, it's hardly a game to play for weeks on end, and personally I feel that with a couple small changes, especially introducing some sort of story and reward system, this could have become more than just a little game. Thanks for watching.